Yes.
Hey, good evening.
Good evening.
I want to tell you a story, and this story happens in the year of 2035. It is on this rainy spring day. The 60-year-old Joanna has just finished an appointment with her doctor. Unfortunately, she is diagnosed with diabetes. After diet control for more than 15 years, well, she still has the diabetes. So from now on, she has to quit eating cheesecake, eating chocolate, quit drinking beer and whiskey. She feels very depressed, but the depression doesn't last very long because she has something more important to do today because she wants to go shopping for her 60th birthday party. The birthday party will be held in the piano bar, and the restaurant chef will prepare all the food. So Joanna doesn't need very much for the birthday party. All she needs are some invitation cards from the bookstores. Instead of driving a car, she decides to ride a bicycle to the bookstore in the city. The biggest problem of Joanna is that she always forgets how old she is. So she rides the bicycle out to the mountain. Joanna is going to turn into 60-year-old in few days. Her energy level is still high, but very short. So she rides a bicycle on the mountain road. But she has to rest on the side of the road and take out her iPhone 46 to call her friend to come and rescue her. Well, on the chatting in the car, and she totally forget about the fact that he was just struggling to ride a bicycle on the mountain road, and she totally forgot the invitation cards too. So this time she decides to ride a car to the bookstore. Do you know why old people tend to talk to themselves when they're when they're doing things?
No.
Because they want to remind themselves not to forget things. So now 60-year-old Joanna is doing the same thing, writing the invitation card. These cards are for my family, and these cards are for my friends, and these cards are for the teachers and students from Beehive, and these cards are for CGTC friends. Well, she spent one afternoon writing all the invitation cards. Things were easy when she was young, turns very difficult now. So when she stands up, she starts to feel a slight pain in her spine. But it doesn't bother her. So she stands up and stretches her body. Well, remembering things for a 60-year-old woman is probably not that easy. Making a decision to play the piano in front of a group of family and friends on a birthday party is probably much harder. And she plays the songs very, very slowly and slower than the original tempo. It was hard for her, but it's a typical Joanna's behavior. Since she was young, she liked to put events as goals to make improvement. So now she can play the songs, but she made quite a few wrong notes. But she doesn't care, because she knows that all the guests on the birthday party don't care how well she plays, but they care how happy she is. Finally, the birthday party comes. Everyone has a good time. It is a successful birthday party, and everyone is so happy for Joanna, the 60-year-old lady. Well, I guess you have already known. This is a simple description of a day when I'm 60 years old. So, the 60-year-old, I know I will get old. You know, in the morning when we look into the mirror, we always find more and more wrinkles on our face, and more white and gray hair, and sometimes less and less hair on the top in the middle. We can choose to feel depressed, but we can also choose a positive attitude for a better life. Well, when we get older, we might not look as good as we used to, but we can choose a better taste and quality for life. When we are young, we might learn new things very quickly, but we get old. We can choose to have a higher level of motivation and better judgment skills. My CGTC friends, what's your daily life like when you're 60 years old? What's your day going to be like? Will you still be busy simply because you want to be busy? Will you spend one afternoon doing nothing simply because you decide not to do anything in the afternoon? Will you have some kind of health problem, but you learn how to overcome the uncomfortable feeling from your body? I just had my 40th birthday last Sunday. I am getting old, and I know I will keep on getting old. And I know I will start to forget things, but I need to learn to live with the pain in my spine. And I need to learn. I know I will need some kind of medication for some kind of health problem. And most importantly, I know I will have lovely family and a bunch of good friends like you. For the end of my C10 speech, I would like to offer a few words from the very deep place of my heart. Since the day I joined Toastmasters, I have made so many good friends right here in CGTC. This C10 speech is not the end of my Toastmaster life, but is another beginning of a brand new path. Because of you, I started to explore myself. Because of you, I wrote down my thoughts. Because of you, I learned. Because of you, I found the missing part of my life. And because of you, I overcame the fear of getting old and the picture what I will be like when I'm 60 years old. Because of you, I will hold a birthday piano concert when I'm 60 years old. Thank you, all of you, for being such an important part of my life. And finally, for my 60th birthday piano concert, all of you are invited. Thank you.
Long time. Today, I'm very honored to be Joanna's evaluator. Wow, this is not easy job because now Joanna is my boss. No, just kidding. Okay. First, I think I really like tonight Joanna's speech because she chose a very interesting topic called 60th birthday. At the beginning, I look at this title, I'm thinking, oh, Joanna is going to tell us about his father. His father is going to turn to 60, yeah, or her mother, her father or her mother. And finally, I find out when she came here, she says her birthday. So what did you do at that time? I guess maybe we did the same thing. I immediately write down 2035, and now it's 2015, so it's 20 years from now. Oh, so Joanna is 40, oh my God. And then I think, no, but Joanna just 4 years elder than me. Oh God, I'm 36. I can't believe it because I always think I always feel like I'm 18 or 20. So I just realized this is going to talk about her birthday, not anyone else's birthday. Wow. And then second, so I think she chose a very interesting topic to catch everyone's attention. And the second thing good, I think she used a very vivid way to describe how she is going to hold a birthday party when she is 60 years old. Like how she will prepare it, and she will become so old to ride so many cars, and too old to ride a bicycle to the shop to buy all the cars. And how difficult when she is 60 to play a piano for whole guests. Yeah, so I think she used very detailed and vivid way to describe what will she become in her 60 years old. Yeah, and imagine how will she be look like or behavior like at that time. I think it's very interesting. And the third good thing, I think, her speech provide a very good value part, like to tell us how important when we are getting old, the friends is so important. And the overall spirit, main concept is about to be positive. Yeah, because even she is 60 old, she believes she will still ride a bicycle to a high mountain to buy the car. And even she cannot complete it because her painful, but she still doesn't care. Okay, and everything just be positive. So getting old is not something you need to be so afraid of. Yeah, because life is still beautiful. When you get elder, you get more wiser. So just be positive. I think this is a very good back to the objective of C10 speech, inspiring the audience. Yeah. So are you being inspired? Are you afraid of being old? Become old? No, just be positive. Then we will, like Joanna, we will beautiful forever. Forever young. So if I can give some comments, maybe 1 or 2 comments. The first, I think your speech divided 2 parts. The first part is you describe when you are 60 years old, and the second part you back to now. And I feel the switch between this. I would suggest, because you use a very good story, very vivid, or if you can pretend or put more drama inside, like, I'm 60 years old, it's so hard to ride a bicycle, oh, painful, I cannot finish it, and that's it. Then we can feel the difference, because you just stand here and say when you are 60, and then you say, oh, I'm 40, and we are like, oh, it's switch. Yeah, so maybe add some drama, will let audience more feel about and be touched more about your story. You're like, oh, when Joanna becomes 60, how will she be like? Yes, you can play some role play, yeah. And second, maybe if you can spend more sentence to describe what happened on your birthday, because it's your 60th birthday party, and you spend 5 paragraphs to describe how you prepare for this birthday party. But you use just 2 sentences, finish the party, and we are looking for, hey, what happened, and then you back to 40. So maybe it's because time limits. Yeah, if these 2 small suggestions. Overall, I think it's a very good speech, so I want to say thank you to Joanna. Because of you, we can enjoy this speech and start to think what will we be when we are 60 years old. Yeah. And thank you for CGCD, thank you for Zeno, because you introduced Joanna here, so we become all very good friends here. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.